joining me on May and More Talk Show today. My name is Madam Amor,
aka Madam No Nonsense,
aka Madam God,
aka Madam For Real. Thank you for joining me on May and More Talk Show today. Our topic is...
Hi, let's talk about why does sex stop after marriage? I like to talk about things people don't like to talk about. I'm a very daring person. I like to dare. My name is Madam Amor, aka Madam No Nonsense, aka Madam Gold, aka Madam For Real. A friend of mine called me last week asking me that, Mary, what do I do? And I was like, what do you mean, what do you do? Do you know that everybody uses the word pandemic for everything now? She told me, I have a pandemic relationship now. I was like, what do you mean? He said, my marriage is pandemic marriage now. So I don't think I'm having a good relationship with my husband. The problem we're having now is sex. When I tell my husband, you're not treating me well, I'm not having enough sex with you, we're not having enough sex, my husband goes like, can you not understand there's this pandemic thing everywhere? I'm stressed out of work, I'm tired from work, I'm doing this at work. Yes, sometimes you need to understand when men talks like that. But let's talk about sex today. Why does sex sours in marriage? I think one of these days I'll be bringing panels here to talk about things like this. Some people are shy, some people do shy away from topics like this, but the crazy part of it is that we all have sex. And if you don't have sex, how do you have all the children that you have? We need to learn every day. That's why I talk about things like this. Why does sex sour when you live in marriage for a couple of years or when you've been together? Some people say that sex sours in marriage because you don't tend to do the things you used to do when you were dating. Things like you do foreplay, I'm sure some of you understand what I mean by foreplay. So you do foreplay, you do so many things before even going into the sex act itself. But these days, couples are beginning to complain, especially the women, saying that, oh, my husband doesn't do foreplay with me anymore, so I don't get the feelings for sex. Or somebody even says that, oh, when my husband comes back from work or when I come back from work and I want to have sex, my husband says he's tired. But I don't want to believe it is only the women who should be complaining. I think some men also complain. I have a couple of people, men who complain that, oh, I don't get enough sex like I used to and all that. My wife always complains she's tired. So I think one of these, like I said, I'm going to bring panels here. We're going to talk about sex, deeply into sex, to know why does sex really lack in marriage after some time. Is it that the two of them don't have the time for each other anymore, or they don't feel the same thing they feel for each other? Or they don't play the romance the way they're supposed to play it before they start having sex. Because this is maybe because of this word they call pandemic. People don't have the urge for sex. But I think sex should be something that you both need to enjoy. And it shouldn't be something you have to book a date for it. Because my friend who called me and said she's having a pandemic relationship told me that a husband will say, oh, maybe we'll do it on Saturday. Oh, my goodness. Do we really need to book date for having sex in marriage now? Is it the stress? Please, I think coronavirus has caused a lot. I was thinking initially that distant relationship were the only ones suffering. But I realized that even those are not distant, that are together, are also suffering. They're really going through a lot of stuff about this, with this pandemic or whatever they call it. So I'm just asking you, my viewers, to maybe leave me a little bit of comment. Let me know what is happening with sex in marriage, especially in marriage. Why does it go sour? Why do the couple stop having good sex? Why does foreplay go sour? Because foreplay are things that you do when you're dating. Is it because you've done it a lot or you're tired of it? So like I said, I'll be bringing panels here. We will have the discussion. So keep your fingers crossed. I'm going to be bringing people that are very learned, those intellectual people who can talk better than I can. I'm going to be bringing them here and we'll talk about why does sex sour in marriage. So I'm going to give you this opportunity to leave your comment. Let me know if there's more questions you want to know about sex. If you're a married couple that you don't enjoy sex in your marriages anymore, you can leave me comment. You can inbox me, DM me, ask me some questions. Questions I may probably not be able to answer you, but I'll have some experts here. Then I will ask them the questions for you. Please, I'm doing this particular show today just because I want you to have the opportunity to be able to, people are very shy. They can't talk about. But I sometimes wonder why people shy away from talking about sex issues, especially married couples. I mean, we are all mature, you know, and as long as you are over 18, you should be able to talk about things like this. So let me know what you think. Do you have problem in your marriage? Do you have sex problem in your marriage? I don't mean your own problem, because I am not interested in your problem. A lot of people call me and tell me, oh, Mary, I have tried. I'm talking about, why do you have problem? Why don't you enjoy the sex anymore? What are the things about the sex that you're not getting? Is it the fact that he's not doing it the way you expecting him to do it, or she's not giving you the way you want her to give to you? What are the things that you need? Please let us know. There's anything wrong when you go like, look, honey, I'm not really satisfied the way you're doing it. I think it's too hard for me. And maybe you have a wife who doesn't, you know, we have a lot of things people do during sex, like some people like when a partner talks in sex, like when you moan in sex, like, oh baby, they're right there, right there, right there. You know, those kind of a thing. Like when you tell a man, oh my God, yeah, there. You know, those things. I'm crazy, isn't it? Those things. Not everybody talk about things like that. They tend to be shy, but at the end of the day, they tend to call their marriage or their relationship pandemic relationship. Like when that lady called me and said, oh, I think my marriage is pandemic marriage. I'm in a pandemic relationship. I'm like, is it the word pandemic they don't understand? Or why is she using my pandemic in her marriage? What's the problem? So I asked, lady, what's the problem? Then she had to explain to me, my husband doesn't have sex with me regularly. We don't do foreplay. We don't do the right thing that we used to do when we're not married. It has become sour. Our sex life is sour. So, like I said, I'm not expert. I can't give you much advice about sex. I know a lot of people inbox me, talk to me about, oh, Mary, when are you going to talk about real sex and all those things? What I want to do is I want to make sure that I have panels here who can explain to you better what to do, how not to be shy, to be able to talk to your partner about how you feel during sex. So, but my little thing that I know, please, I think you need to be a little bit romantic when you are having sex with your partner. Maybe some of you are lacking that, you know. People love foreplay. People like to talk. There are some men who, when you talk during sex, turns them on. There are some women who, when you say stuff to them, turns them on. So maybe there's some of the my own opinion. Those are some of the things I think some of us probably are lacking. Like, you know, when a woman makes a man feel in bed like, oh baby, right there, catch me, I'm nearly there, catch me, I'm coming. You know, those things are the things that arose, you know, partners. Don't listen to me, I'm crazy. Yeah? So I'll be bringing my panels here. We'll talk more about sex. So for those of you who are asking me to talk about sex, I can't talk about sex by myself. I need to bring people who are very, you know, learned, who understands these things to really educate you about sex. And please, I don't understand why you should be having pandemic relationship. Pandemic is not a good word, but please try to manage it until I get my panels here, okay? This is Madam Amor, aka Madam No Nonsense, aka Madam God, aka Madam For Real. Please do some foreplay. Turn your wives upside down. Turn your husband upside down. Let them scream and call your name. Oh, baby, catch me. I'm nearly there. Talk to you next time. No, wait. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Mary Amor Talk Show. Follow us on Facebook in Mary Amor Talk Show. Follow us on Instagram. It's Mary Amor Talk Show. And please hit the notification button so you can get every video that we put out there. From Mary Amor Talk Show, we say please stay safe. It's very important. Social distancing and get your vaccine. Love you. Bye for now.